Jones. Right. More rhymes on the hook. Consider this. Yeah.
Would you consider me for your love? Would you consider me for your kiss? Would you consider me for your touch? Would you consider me?
Consider this. I could be your first kiss that you ever made.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Soulkore Sessions. This is the third installment here at MATV, and tonight we have an excellent show for you. We have the Soulkore Allstars performing a rap song, and also we have Gary Christenson, City Councilor and candidate for mayor, and next to me, beside me, is Sista D of This and That Band. So we're going to talk with her first. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Welcome. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. Now, it's a pleasure to have you on the show. I know you've came to MATV before and you've done some performances, but we really get to sit down and talk and get to know you a little bit. So why don't you tell the folks out there what you do?
Well, I am the leader and lead singer of This and That Band, and also This and That Productions, which is a recording studio record label. I play steel drums, I play keyboard, and like I said, I'm the lead singer. And I do most of the, writing the music and all that type of stuff for the band.
How long have you had a band?
This particular band has been together for 11 years.
Wow, yeah. Wow.
I've been in bands since like 1983.
Goodness.
So I'm not going to say how old. But
do the math, right?
Yeah.
Well, what kind of, you play reggae music and
other
styles, right?
Reggae. I play everything, but This and That Band is a reggae band. You know, we do other styles of music as in the production as well. Hip hop, R&B, soca, all kinds of music, jazz, anything. Yeah.
11 years. I'm sure you had some really big shows.
Oh yeah, we've done a lot of big shows.
Who are some of the artists you've performed with? Big name reggae artists.
We've performed with Sizzler, Elephant Man, Pato Banton, Everton Blender, Turbulence, Freddie McGregor, Taurus Riley, Sasha, a lot of people, yeah.
Goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
You say Everton Blender? I'm not sure. Did you?
Yeah, Everton Blender, yeah.
This is one I know off the top of my head.
Yeah.
And I know summer's a big time for reggae music, so you must have a lot of gigs going on and events. We
every Sunday we are at the Black Lobster in Salem. And it's like Reggae Sundays, and sometimes you're down there with us as well. We also play on the Cape a lot. We're all over the place. We do like a first Saturday thing, but the best way to find out is from the website.
Yes. And what's the website?
It's www.thisandthatband.com with D's. D-I-S.
You might want to spell it,
N-D-A-T.
Okay.
Like the West Indian, this and that. Kind of way.
I know. So there's just so much we can talk about, but I know you're actually heading to a big rehearsal you got going on for another big show coming up.
Tomorrow, Friday we're doing a show with Sister Nancy and Louis Culture, Professor Nutt. So we're getting ready to do a dress rehearsal for that.
Okay, wonderful. So we don't want to keep you too long, but if you don't mind blessing the stage with a sample, because we're hoping to get the band in a future date.
Definitely.
The whole band.
You
got to see it. It's really nice. But if you can give us a little taste of what you got, that'll be great.
Sure.
Okay, so why don't we get into it right now?
Okay.
And we're going to get ready to see Sista D of This and That Band live right here in MATV Studios.
Well, if it is a problem you're looking for, I think you better knock up on the right front door. Well, we no have time for that. Your people stabbing in the back if you're no solid as a rock. Well, you better turn back. The other day, me and you was friends. Now every time I turn you, they shooing. Well, we no have time for that. Your people stabbing in the back if you're no solid as a rock. Then you better turn back. Selfishness. Say we don't like that deceitfulness. We can't take that pure foolishness. Say we don't like that. Say we don't like that. Say we don't like that selfishness. Say we don't like that deceitfulness. We can't take that pure foolishness. Say we don't like that. We don't like that. The other day I went to a party. A man tried to wind up on my body. I say you better move back before I hit your stop. And as a matter of fact, Sista D don't like that selfishness. Say we don't like that deceitfulness. We can't take that pure foolishness. Say we don't like that. We don't like that. We don't like that selfishness. Say we don't like that deceitfulness. We can't take that pure foolishness. Say we don't like that. Say we don't like that. Well, we no play around. Well, this and that man come fi run this tongue. We come fi hit you with some big bad song. Don't get me wrong, lad. We have it locked down coast to coast. You can hear us play, and we no like it most when them play. I hate lad. Sista D have things to say, yeah. Selfishness, say we don't like that deceitfulness. We can't take that pure foolishness. Say we don't like that. We don't like that. We don't like that selfishness. Say we don't like that deceitfulness. We can't take that pure foolishness. Say we don't like that. Say we don't like that. So we don't like injustice and iniquity. And we don't like Susie, Cynthia and Barry. How them go on like them things so we not like it. We not like it. Selfishness. Say we don't like that deceitfulness. We can't take that pure foolishness. Say we don't like that. We don't like that. We don't like that selfishness. Say we don't like that deceitfulness. We can't take that pure foolishness. Say we don't like that. We don't like that. We don't like that. Problem you're looking for, I think you might have knock up on the right front door. Cause we don't have time for that. Your people stabbing in the back. If you're not solid as a rock, well you better turn back. The other day me and you was friends. Now every time I turn you they shooing. Well we don't have time for that. Your people stabbing in the back. If you're not solid as a rock, well then you better turn back. Selfishness, say we don't like that deceitfulness. We can't take that pure foolishness. Say we don't like that. We don't like that. We don't like that selfishness. Say we don't like that deceitfulness. We can't take that pure foolishness. Say we don't like that. We don't like that. We don't like that. Thank you.
All right. You just heard Sista D, This and That Band, Selfishness.
You don't like that.
Soulkore,
Yes, we like that.
MATV.
And we like that.
That was just some reggae with Ro Jones, who you're going to hear as part of the next act coming up. And you heard some reggae just now with This and That Band, Sista D of This and That Band. So why don't we get right into the interview. So collectively, y'all are Soulkore Allstars, but why don't you all go and introduce yourself. We're going to get into a song in a little bit, but if you want to go around past the mic and just introduce who y'all are, look in the camera.
My name is Ro Jones, representing Philadelphia, PA, but coming by way of Boston. Rapper extraordinaire, violist, classical, I do my thing.
Nice.
Big Nez, comedian, singer, actor, radio show personality, just all around gangster.
Jay Magas, composer, producer, dancer, rapper, and some other stuff. So you'll see it. jmagassmusic.com, J Magass and Big Ned's The Experiment. It's on iTunes.
And my name is Genevieve, and soul singer, hip-hop artist, poet. You can check out my stuff at genevieve.bandcamp.com.
All right. And collectively, y'all, tonight, our Soulkore All-Stars, we're going to play a song that we have recorded called Gary's Got It. And we're going to interview Gary Christenson in a little while. But first, well, why don't you just talk about a little bit how the song came to be? And I don't know who wants to go first, maybe Jay. The beat and everything.
Yeah, I got an email from Nomadic here, yes. And she had said that there was a candidate in Malden who was he was doing all the right things. He was really representing a lot of good things, and she said if I wanted to be involved to produce the track and work with the artist here, so I agreed, and yeah, that's my story.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. We just came together.
Pretty much it. Everyone got an email. Everyone got the thing. So
we met with Gary, got to know him a little bit, and find out what he's really all about. And he's a pretty cool guy, so it was pretty easy to write a song about him.
He bought us dinner.
Yeah, he did. He bought us dinner. It was a wrap.
So because he bought y'all dinner, you're like, okay, we'll do the song.
Okay. All right.
No, but you know, like I said, we're going to speak to him in a little while. But you know, y'all came together, did better than expected on this song. We're going to get ready to listen to it right now. But you know, it just the idea came into my head, and now it's the official song for Gary's campaign going forward as he runs for mayor of the city of Malden. And you know, it's just really put together really nice. These performers are great separately, individually, and they always, you know, work together on projects. So this is the first time all four of them are together. So why don't we just get right into it, guys? So without further ado, I'm going to move out of the way, and they're going to do their thing. So get ready and drop the beat. We're ready to go.
Let's do it.
Soulkore All-Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
J Magass.
Hey. Shit.
Yeah. His name's Gary Christenson. Vote for him and let him win. And once he's mayor, Christenson, you know he's gonna win again. Why?
No lies, spitting democratic truth. Not in the booth, but still has words for the youth.
What he can do ain't got no limits. He don't need to scrimmage. Over 11 years experience, and he don't need no gimmicks.
This is a message for the sinners. Read it after you print it. Write it in your blog, email, just send it.
He's a stand-up guy, always improving with his policies. Walking around the neighborhood as he improves the city streets.
Malden, where he's born and raised, spending mostly all his days, feeling all the sun rays, put it in community.
So vote for Mr. Christenson. There's no mystery in this. If not, you'll all be missing. Why don't you just listen in?
His name has the website addressing it. The mission is positive. Clearly, there will be no dissonance.
Oh, we need a leader, someone to believe in, who can show us the way. Oh, making it better no matter the weather, on outside through the rainy days, giving us a safe place to play. Follow the laws, keep the city straight. Oh, won't you come on in and make this a better place?
Man for the people, Christenson is. Equality and fairness is his biz. Seen on television, sight set on winning, doing the little things, traveling driveways on winter days, bringing Malden back to excellence.
Baby.
His campaign is run with dominance. So who you gonna vote for?
Christenson.
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 Come on, yeah.
Someone to believe in, who can show us the way. Oh, making it better no matter the weather, on outside through the rainy days, giving us a safe place to play. Follow the laws, keep the city straight. Oh, won't you come on in and make this a better place. Needing to see the city change, creating a better way. We need someone to put faith in to bring a brighter day. So many troubles in the streets, the day-to-day hustling. 9 to 5 got you beat, then hurry home through the bustling. Potholes, stop signs, street signs invisible. City is so pretty, but we want to be incredible. Mr. Christenson, won't you please step in? And I got my ballot in the box, and I'm looking for a win with a positive plan from a positive man. Holding down the town and not afraid to take a stand. Lend a helping hand to anyone when he can. Head back to the office ready for the next circumstance. Who wants to help the people and wants to help them live right. Fight for the city's justice, keep the streets safe at night. So stand up behind a candidate already standing tall. Cause Gary Christenson, Mr. One for All. Oh, we need a leader, someone to believe in, who can show us the way. Making it better no matter the weather, on outside through the rainy days. Giving us a safe place to play. Follow the laws, keep the city straight. Oh, we need to make a decision, making this a better place.
It's time for a shift.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is it time for a shift?
Oh yeah.
Is it time for a shift?
Yeah. We need to make a shift. Rearrange this swiftly. In the lead for the growth in the league.
He ain't coming off the bench, he's a star player. Let the naysayers say it, cause they ain't saying it anyway.
Anyway, we can hype GC any day. Put us on stage and Gary can nod his head.
It's just a matter of time because he's always on his grind. Get it all good, he's optimal in his prime.
We need a new design, I think it's about time to find the right leader. Just follow the sign.
But we've said it enough, you know what the mission is. When you're at the polls, vote for Gary Christenson.
We need a leader.
Someone to believe in who will show
us the way.
Yeah.
Oh, making it better
Yeah.
no matter the weather, on outside through the rainy days. Giving us a safe place to play. Follow the laws, keep the city straight. Oh, we gotta come on in and make this a better place.
Yeah. Thank you. Vote for Gary Christenson, Malden.
Christenson for mayor.
Okay, well, we're back, and I'm here with GC. As you heard by the Soulkore Allstars, the official song for Gary's campaign as mayor of the city. He's running for mayor. But right now, you're city councilor?
Yes.
Ward 1?
Yes.
Yes.
And I have some very good news for you.
Okay.
Because I am in such awe of that song.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what else to say. It's a first for me.
Wow. Yeah, it's really good. They did such a great job, so I'm glad you like it.
Spectacular.
Wonderful.
And it shows, to your credit, the benefit of being out in the community. Because it was at a cultural council meeting where we started talking about this,
just
and 6 months later.
We're just talking about hip-hop music that we like.
Yeah, here we are.
Who knew?
Right. And, you know, and I think another thing it accomplishes that you and I talked about is, you know, utilizing non-traditional ways of energizing people.
Yes, yes. And this song definitely energizes a lot of people.
Yeah, the only problem, the only negative now is that I think people are interested in coming to my event in June to hear the song and not hear the candidate.
I doubt that.
It's that good.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yes, definitely. So why don't you, I mean, you're like all over the place. Before I even met you, I knew you. And that's a good way to start your campaign run. Well, not start, but you've been doing it for a while now, your run for mayor. So why don't you just, in case someone's watching and they don't know about all the things you do, why don't you just, you know, take a few minutes and just talk about all the, how'd you get to be city councilor and decide to run for mayor of Malden?
Well, this was something that happened to me back in high school. You know, when your teachers and your peers tell you to start thinking about what it is you want to do with your life, this is what I chose back then. And I've been pursuing it ever since. And, you know, all through college I was in student government, and then when I finished up my schooling I became a member of the Malden School Committee, and after, you know, nearly 5 years there, I then became a member of the Malden City Council, where I've served just about 8 years now. And I think one of the things I've tried to do over that time is, you know, be at as many community events as possible, because that's really where things are happening and differences are being made. You know, case in point is, you know, us meeting up at the Cultural Council meeting, which was on a Saturday morning.
Yeah,
you know,
it was early, like 9, if not before, and we just happened to be sitting next to each other. It was, you know, quite a few empty seats, but we still managed to sit next to each other. And I remember you commented on, because I helped last year's open house.
Right.
And you commented on Luna Del Flor's performance.
Right, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
and
she,
lo and
she did
behold,
a house music song.
yeah, I really like that.
Yeah.
And, you know, everybody has not been able to make that connection over the years. You know, I'm so stiff and, you know, proper, but they always amazed that one of my favorite types of music is hip hop.
Yeah, I know, and you just happened to mention that to me, and then, you know, just thinking about it later, like months later, I was like, hey, can we do a song for you? So the guys got together and really did a great job, as we all saw.
Really have to compliment them. I mean, all of them really put in some hard work and dedication, and it's exactly what, you know, we need to move this city forward, as well as the world, quite frankly.
Yeah, thank you for being open to it, because, you know, that's something different, you know, and, you know, and you just ran with it. You're like, let's go for it.
Yeah,
so I really appreciate you being open to something different like that.
And that's been my approach, I think, throughout my years in public office, is to, you know, try new things and really try and be a part of the community. Sometimes it's very easy to get lost in the paperwork and the laws and the rules and the regulations, but if you're out in the community, it's always a reminder of what's important.
Makes a big difference, that person-to-person touch.
Yeah, it sure does.
Yeah, and you definitely got that going on, seriously.
I appreciate that, because I think that's, you know, one of my theories in life is what you put in is what you get out. And so I've really tried to put in as much as I possibly can in public office.
Thank you. So I know you got to run to another meeting. He's going nonstop, guys.
Yeah, and you know, I know the other thing that really worked out about this song was that, you know, once you never forced me to dance, so I want to thank you for that, because I know that was talked about somewhere in there.
Oh yeah, the big plan was, and you know, by the time this airs, the event will already have happened. Right. But Gary was going to do a dance performance, but he opted out of it. Yeah, we wouldn't force you to do anything.
Right. Once you saw, you tried to show me an easy move, which I totally bungled, and therefore I, you know, was back into where, you know, sort of knowing your role. So I'm back to just doing the speaking. But
just lead the city. That's
but this is something I will never forget about. I mean, you know, you think you've uncovered all the ways to, you know, to run a campaign, and this is just something, you know, really that is I'll always treasure. Yeah, and
who knows what's to come, so we'll just have to wait and see. But thank you. I know you got to run to your meeting. Yeah. And thank you for having the time to come and sit with us. It's really nice.
Thank you for the invite.
And how can people get involved with your campaign if they want to get more information and get involved with helping your campaign?
Well, I think Rose said it best. You know, you can tweet us, you can Facebook us, you can LinkedIn us, you can do everything to find us. Our website is www.christensonformayor.com.
Okay. You got it. So thank you so much,
thank
GC.
You. Thank you.
AKA Gary Christenson.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And that concludes this edition of Soulkore Sessions. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon. Peace.
Yeah. Ro Jones. Right. More rhymes on the hook. Consider this. Yeah. Consider this, I could be your first kiss that you ever missed, still taste it on your lips. Never do it quick, I slow down, miss. Cover every inch.